Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. My name is Timothy, and of course Brian, and we're doing things a little bit different today due to the fact we're moving into or actually have moved into our new studio. So, hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Oh, hey, see, just like that. No, Brian, that's not you, buddy. That would be me.
Different today. As soon as I can. There we go. Oopsie.
Go ahead.
This is the show. Last week we had Steve Scott on, and it was a great pleasure to have him on. He's into a lot of things, a lot of really interesting things.
Oopsie.
And, it was a great pleasure.
We're fine now,
still
Brian.
on the back porch.
We're okay now.
We were still on the back porch of Tim's house, but we are now in the building, and we are testing to make sure everything works before we start bringing folks in here. It's a neat little setup, and I think this is going to work out fantastically. What do you think, Tim? He's excited about it.
Yep. And if you see me playing around with the cameras and trying to work out all these little kinks with the sound and you're going to get a good dose of that today, I can tell. But Brian is also monitoring the conversation.
If you want to
as we are now broadcasting on Facebook Live. See, I keep darting out of the picture there because I'm used to it. But he is monitoring on a little laptop over there.
Yeah, I'm working on my Luke Skywalker beard. It's coming in real nice. Star Wars has to enter the conversation. So if you got anything to ask us or
I just figured out why I couldn't hear you.
What's that?
I haven't got my earphones in. Hold on just a minute.
Works every time. Well, Tim just got this thing set up, and he's had a lot of things to plug in, a lot of things to set up and move around, and every now and then you're going to forget something. But he will have that fixed in just a little bit. Might as well pimp some things while I'm here. The estate is a really cool place. Lance Wisham, shout out to you for running it, and it's a great place, and it would be cool to see a lot of you there. Just ask me on Facebook somewhere along the way where the address is. Fountain City Coffee Shop open mic every Thursday evening, hosted by yours truly. I'd like to say the Fountain City Coffee Shop open mic, it's been going on for over 10 years now. And Judd Richardson, who owns the shop, is he's doing a good thing there. Really like Fountain City Coffee Shop, and it's an honor to be a part of that.
Hey, and if you guys out there, because I'm messing with the board and trying to get everything back, but if the sound is, which it looks like it's just way too much, but if the sound is pegging out or terrible, or the picture's terrible, or anything of that nature, y'all let us know. Type a dirty message to Brian over there.
Brian likes dirty messages. I see we got Brandon Scott McCall. We are hoping to get him on the show in the near future. He is into some really cool stuff, which we'd like to discuss.
They're seeing my hand a lot because it keeps going up here to the screen.
Tim's all fidgety over there.
Yeah, I'm playing around, guys. So.
But, all kinds of cool stuff going on in Columbus. Check my page, Facebook page. There's lots of Hollywood stuff going on in Columbus and production
for real?
companies.
What's going on?
Well, Hollywood's all in Atlanta, and I'm constantly seeing things for jobs.
Really?
Yeah, I share them when I see them for like roles, a lot of extras, things like that. But extra is a step into the business. But there's There's some new. I can't remember the name of it, but there's something that's just opened up. Production company that J.C. Jenkins invited me to like, and I did.
Yeah, I see that they are beginning also to advertise for this year's Way Down Film Festival. Yes,
Way Down Film Festival. I was out of town last year. I can't guarantee I'll be in town this year, but if I am, I want to be at that. Because I really got to say, the Way Down Film Festival, that is one of the coolest things to hit town in a long time.
Yeah, it is. It's. I didn't get to go last year either.
Right. Yeah, and they hold it at the Springer, I believe, and they actually show short films.
Yeah.
And it's, it could be big. It could really turn out to be big.
I know there was one guy who won a little trophy. I guess it's kind of Columbus's Oscars, but
oh, nice.
John Hauser.
Okay.
And because I know he also does he has a YouTube channel and does a podcast, and he's got it as one of his backgrounds, so he's pretty proud of that thing.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But
Fun Academy Motion Pictures. Look up Fun Academy Motion Pictures on Facebook, and give it a like. Brandon Scott McCall, thanks guys. Looking forward to it as well, Brandon. And hey, Kenny Miller. Got Kenny in the room. How you doing there, buddy?
Hey, Kenny is pretty much joins us every week. I mean, it's nice to. Yeah, I think we've got so many devices in here. We got phones and laptops and computers and. Now I can kind of like look at it. Ooh, I never can pronounce her name. Jadwiga
Armstrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello, Jadwiga.
I saw her pop up, and I like that, which is pretty cool. And Kenny says, I try.
Yeah.
But, you got to forgive us, Kenny, if we don't comment on you right away, because a lot of times these things are about a 18-second delay. So
yeah.
And by the way, someone can comment on it because I've got 2 or 3 monitors over here. What does the sound like? Is it too loud? Is it clear? Or what? If you could just, Kenny, we'll flip that question to you. How's the sound? And we'll just kind of wait for your response there. But hey, they see. It's like the other day, Brian. I said I couldn't monitor it, but now I can see everything. I don't know. So Facebook is really, really weird. In the fact that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That is true.
And it drives technical people like me bananas. But Kenny said no worries, so I'm assuming the sound sounds good. And Gene Avery just popped in. Gene is actually the father of a young lady who's been on the show. And
Brittany's dad.
Brittany.
Hello, Gene. How you doing? Hello, Brittany's dad. And Brittany, if you're there, hello to you too.
Brittany is it's kind of like, how should I say it, a Facebook star in her own right.
Yes, she is. She gets a lot of followers. I've really got to start exploiting Facebook Live because I'm like behind the curve on that because there's a lot of people getting a lot of stuff.
Gene says hi. Gene says hi.
Hello, Gene.
But Kenny, thanks for that. He said Brian sounds. I don't know how to take this. Brian sounds a little cleaner. No, what are you showing there?
Okay, if you can see my phone, I'm only going to leave it up there for a short period of time.
But I'm the pretty one. Now the other one's his phone. But
dig it, y'all. Wrap Snacks wavy potato chips. I found those today at the Lucky Food Mart over there near the estate.
Can't you tell we did not have a guest today? We're trying to get everything set up. We decided we didn't want to subject anybody to what was not going to work. And
right. But I actually was going to bring the bag in here, and I forgot. And I was going to munch them on camera, but I kind of ate them all before.
Hey, you can munch. As a matter of fact, we got about. How long would it take you to run to the car and go get them?
Oh, I don't even have them in the car. They're at the apartment.
Oh, well, no, you can't make it to the apartment in a minute. But I was going to say, we have a commercial break coming up here. Tim sounds a little bit overdriven. Okay, he probably is there, Kenny. Thanks a lot. See if that helps out a little bit. I think Brian actually is on a different mic than I am. I'm using an older mic, so
Check.
that's going to be the difference in the sound.
This is my Batman voice.
He said something. I didn't hear what he said.
This is my Batman voice.
You got to get up closer.
Oh, yeah.
This is my Batman voice.
Oh, his Batman.
Tim
Can you
couldn't
guys hear that? I can't. Maybe it's, I'm deaf anyway. But we're going to go, and there you go. Good. I turned my mic down, so Kenny's saying, there you go.
Cool.
But we're going to go ahead and do our first set of commercials here.
Sounds good.
And guys, we will be back. So stick around. Come join us every week for Open Mic Thursdays at Fountain City Coffee with your host, Brian Mallard. Registration begins at 6:30. Show runs from 7 to 10. Uptown Columbus, where the vibe is. And welcome back, guys. And yes, that is me that is messing up on the commercials. And some of those commercials just they don't look as good due to the fact of the pixelization of those moving pictures. And it's kind of throwing me because I'm looking at two monitors. I'm looking at Facebook, and it's 18 seconds behind.
Yeah.
And I'm usually the one that tells the guest, hey, this is 18 seconds behind, so don't look at this. And it is freaking me out, guys. I look at it every week, and it's, for some reason, freaking me out. Brian, you got to get up a little closer. That mic is real.
Gotcha. Real finicky. I'm Batman.
So,
he's Batman.
I got to do a shout out to Robert Wright. He's started a series called Mill City Live. And if you are a musician, a singer-songwriter that does original music, get with him, Robert Wright or R. Wright Photography on Facebook. He shoots, he'll do a little intro with you, and then you do an original song, and he does it in ultra high def, high quality video, good sound, and it would be very beneficial to any of you who want to do that. So hit him up, or hit me up, and I'll hit him up, or whatever.
I mean, don't literally hit him up.
Right.
Now, see, Kenny is he's very loyal to us. He's sticking around. So that's the reason we kind of shoot the questions to him, how the sound's going, the picture's going. And this is actually a test run for us.
It really is, yeah.
Because I was moving everything out as of, about an hour ago. Yeah. I was moving desks and computers and everything else out of here. So it is literally a last-minute deal.
Yeah, and we're gonna have guests on here real soon.
As of next week.
As of next week, yes. Because I get more ridiculous as the weeks go on.
but we are very, very happy with the way that things have turned out.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, I'm actually thinking that right now behind Brian that thing might work out really well for a mobile green screen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So. Yeah, you can't see me. It's gray behind me. It's a rolling partition that I'm jealous of, but it's really cool.
It was junk. Hey, as you may can find one. Brittany was on, and we're talking against about Brittany Avery. She was made a post yesterday that she said you can tell her tax season because you can go out on. It looks like a junkyard. Around because everybody throws away what they bought from last year's tax money.
Yes.
Which have you got yours back?
No, I usually come out pretty close. I'm not one of those guys that gets a bunch of money back.
Yeah, you and I both. Man, I went to and I can't believe I'm admitting it, Walmart the other day, and you could tell it was tax time because Catherine and I were walking to the car and somebody was loading in two 55-inch flat screens.
Yeah.
I said, oh, they got their tax money.
And those things, it's funny because I remember when, I guess this was any new technology that comes along, and I've seen it before with other things, but how expensive those flat screen TVs used to be, and now you can get a 32-inch flat screen TV for $148. And, you know, just in the last days of the old tube type TVs,
Yeah.
a 32-inch TV was still like $250.
Yeah.
And it's like, they must just be, they've got it streamlined or something because they're cheaper.
Well, they got the 4K now.
Yeah, that's right.
And, you know, my big deal on that is how much can the human eye, I mean, how much you're going to, I don't want to see the blackheads on your face. I mean, I'm happy with just regular HD.
I think they're eventually going to come up with holograms that fill your living room and look like you're actually there beside the people in the movie.
Hey, tell me about it. And Kenny just says, hey, he usually breaks even.
Oh, right. Tax
on
time,
his taxes, yeah. I know that feeling very well, Kenny. I'm just, I have a wife that has a business, so she ends up claiming a lot of stuff. And if you're working for the government, please do not come over here. But no, she ends up claiming a lot of stuff, and because through the years it is expensive to run a lot of things.
It is, yeah.
And so she kind of helps me because I'm like Kenny. I usually break even.
Right.
Yeah, Kenny says if I had tax money, I'd get a 4K too. Don't get me wrong, Kenny. I don't have one either, buddy.
Yeah, 4K TVs. I seen them in the store, and they do look really good. And it is true. It's like once you get to a certain point of looking at a screen from across the room, which most people have set up in their house, just how in depth can you get before it's wasted? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, why pay the extra $100 for?
Yeah,
you know, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I have a large screen TV, and it's not 4K. It's not 4K, and it was actually kind of a freebie. But you know, it's HD, and HD is fantastic. You know, it's not 4K at all, even close. But it's like, for me, it's like, wow, I'm still, because it wasn't long ago I had a tube TV, so everything impresses me.
Hey, I can remember growing up when we first got cable, so I mean, we were happy. I still remember the old black and whites, you know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
When television used to go off the air at 12 o'clock and
right, sign off.
Yeah, play the national anthem, and that's it until about 6 in the morning.
Yes,
so.
Ladies and gentlemen, children, millennials, whatever you guys are. Back in the day, TV actually used to sign off at midnight or thereabouts. And for me, I grew up on GPTV, Georgia Public Television.
It's the Flintstones. Yeah, we're the Flintstones. But, yeah. Yep.
I used to love GPTV because right at sign-off, they would play a video of Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles.
Yeah, Ray Charles. Yeah, I remember that. They actually went through a couple of different video montages of that, but yeah, I remember it. I used to like the song.
I have the original on, or the original for me on VHS, so we bootlegged off TV back in the day.
But yeah, I've got Ray Charles. I've got a CD in there. Yeah, I sure do. I haven't even thought about that in a while. But wow, guys, if you have any questions, complaints, you want to say something, you want to talk about something. Hey, you know, that's the reason we started doing Facebook Live, so we could let you guys chat. Yeah, chat with us. And hey, if any of you guys who are actually into filmmaking, like for these short films or whatever, you guys ever need somebody for a little bit part, hit me up. I'm just dying to act in somebody's short film. Yeah, let's see who this. Let's see, we had Kenny and Peter. And welcome, Peter. And we are right now trying to put things through their paces with our technology-wise. So, you know, if you see anything that is out of sync or, you know, we need to work on, let us know before we get a guest up here, and then suddenly they're going to go, why do I look like junk? But, right. You know, it should be just as much, if not like 20 times better than it was when, you know, we had our other studio. It's just... I didn't have time yesterday because I was doing a lot of other things, but to get the green screen up.
Brandon Scott McCall has a question. Sorry, I feel like I should know. Sorry. What is your main focus on the show? How long have you been doing this? Brandon, we've been doing this for about a year now. And usually what we do, and this is the theme of the show, is we bring in local talent, actors, business owners, musicians, comedians, photographers, what you name it, anybody that does something. What we do is we bring them in and we interview them.
We love the creative aspect.
Yeah, the creative aspect of anything. And we interview them to get their story and to spread it around. And that is, it's usually not just us here chewing the fat, as they say. Usually we actually do have a focus.
You're getting out of frame there.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
I'm always a little out of frame.
Yeah, well, we're trying things a little bit boxes here, and we don't know. Hey, there's my wife, Catherine, just joined in, and there is Jonathan Edwards.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up?
And Jonathan's been on the show, too.
He has.
He is a great guitar player, and actually his girlfriend, too. Jamie.
Oh.
Jamie was our last guest
Right,
in the other studio.
That's true.
She has a business called Ivy Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And
great stuff.
hey, and if you missed any of those shows, go to www.theshow-columbus.com, and you can watch, all the different shows that we put on
Yeah.
for the past year.
Yeah, they're all on there on YouTube, and they're on the show-columbus.com, like Tim just said. And they're all available for you to watch, so you can kind of get an idea of who we've had and what we're trying to do.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of the first show, the first 2 to 3 shows that we did, because we were trying to shoot it on a green screen, but we really didn't know how to do it. The lighting was terrible. And you remember that first show we had you in a chair
Yeah,
sitting off to the side, and that's kind of like what we're going through now with Growing Pains.
although I actually kind of like that aspect.
Yeah. We're just trying to learn where to sit, the lights and, what's going to work and what's not going to work. But,
Yeah.
guys, Catherine, I know if you're watching, does everything look good to you? And, I'm not going to wait for her answer. It's going to be 18 seconds before I
Right.
get it. So
We have a delay, folks.
And Kenny says, hey, he's looking for a gig booker. If anyone knows anyone, contact me. So,
That's basically an agent, isn't it?
yeah, I guess
In a way.
the only gig I know is in fishing. I want to go gig fishing. But, hey, very cool. Maybe you guys can provide a link to your YouTube channel within the comments section. That's a pretty darn good suggestion.
What I can do, Brandon, because that is a great idea. I'm going to, if I can find I got to do this. Okay. I'm going to put the link to the website here.
Yeah, and I say we could sit here and kind of there's me full screen. That's just an old bed sheet behind me covering this really, really bad wall behind me, but we had to have something at the last minute to cover it up. And there's Brian, and he's still he's a full shot, and he's working away feverishly.
I am working, y'all. The show-Columbus.
We'll go back to that. Brian's going to have to lean over because he's beginning to kind of go out of
Uh-oh, my bad.
frame again.
Let's try that.
You got
There we go.
you got that side over there. You're beginning to lean too far over there, Brian.
Uh-oh, my bad.
No, lean towards me.
Towards you. Oh,
There you go. You need to move your chair over here a little bit.
oh, this way?
There you go.
There we go.
That way, if you lean, then it won't be as bad. But there you go. There's the website. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do that, Brian. It may say Tim Childry, but we're actually on my timeline. But Brian actually did it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've put links in comments a lot, but it just never occurred to me to do that here. Of course, I don't know how long we've been doing the monitoring. I don't know.
Now, see, they're beginning to ignore us because Brandon's like asking Kenny, can you elaborate on your search for a gig booker? But, actually, that's a pretty good question because I want to know, what's a gig booker?
A gig booker. I can tell you what a gig booker is.
What's
I
a
can
gig
actually
booker,
use one
Brian?
of those myself. It's somebody who is basically the job of an agent, finds you jobs. If you are a musician, then you want to find gigs. And instead of going around beating up the pavements, begging for gigs at different venues, because they can be particular or they can be spotty about booking or whatever. If you've got somebody who is a person who knows all the bands, who knows the clubs, and he connects, gig booker, books you gigs, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Middleman.
yeah, middleman. There you go.
That way the musician
I'm
can
trying to get
focus
used
on the
to
music.
this shaky desk, and I'm trying to get used to all this, guys. So please forgive me. That's the reason you see things shaking. I've got this camera actually sitting on my desk, but I'd had my spot to sit at.
Yeah.
Usually I don't go on camera at all, guys. This is actually very new for me.
But doesn't he look really artistic and cool on this camera, guys?
Right.
Let's hear it for Tim, who doesn't like to be on camera. That beard is working, man, and the lighting is awesome.
Yeah, this one light, we were trying our best to find ways to light it, and then come to find out we needed one light.
Yeah.
And, it sufficed for now.
Mm-hmm.
And but Catherine, you still haven't answered my question, which is, how does everything look? Actually, Kenny, you can answer that, seeing how you. She's probably got her hands full in there, because Catherine has got a client. She also does. She's got a big wedding dress in there.
Yeah, she's got a lot of work ahead of her.
I know she was up till 3 last night,
Yeah.
or this morning, I should say. So, yeah, she's had a lot of work. Sometimes simple is what you need. Ain't that the truth, buddy? But that's what Mr. Kenny says. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and try, knock on wood, try our second bunch of commercials here. And I've got a big switcher in front of me, and I'm trying to, really. I don't know how it's going to look. I really don't. So, guys, stick around, and we will be right back.
Hello, I'm Catherine Childry with Let's Vocalize. For over 35 years, I've coached vocalists and groups privately. I also perform vocal workshops training choirs. I'd love the opportunity to show you how direction, discipline, vocal health care, and regular practice can drastically improve you, your group, or your choir's performance. Call me at 706-536-6123 or visit us online at www.letsvocalize.com. I'd love to help you offer your best gift.
Yes, Toddy, the chocolate malt in a can.
It's so good hot. It's so good cold.
It hits the spot with young and old.
Yes, toddy pleases everybody. Delicious chocolate malted toddy, made with rich, real milk, not powdered milk.
So come and get it, everybody. It's time to drink your chocolate toddy.
And welcome back, guys. I'm actually doing the welcoming here. Brian usually does all this, but until we get everything set up.
Right. I can't see the monitor.
He can't see the monitor. So, guys, forgive me and my inexperience, but like I said, hopefully my ugly mug will be off soon. We can get everything back to normal, and Brian will have some interesting guests.
Brian will have I've got some cool people coming up. I want Brandon Scott McCall. Got Nick Rollins.
Brandon Ortiz promised he was coming on.
Excellent.
For the third time, actually. Brandon's been on once for his photography.
Christian?
And then Christian Ortiz. What did I say, Brandon? Yeah, Christian Ortiz, guys. I'm not thinking. You see why I'm not usually on camera. But Christian did it for his photography. Then he did it for his music.
Yeah.
And now he has started a little online. Chico Man.
That's right.
That's the name of
That's
online
some really
comic.
good artwork too.
Yeah, he
he does some really good work there. He's been wanting to do it for a long time, from what I understand, and he started doing it, and it's quality, baby. It's awesome. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people I want to get on at some point in the near future, but we will be booking. And if you're watching this, or if you catch this later, hit us up on here and tell us you're interested in being on the show.
Yeah, and you know, guys, one thing we did with this little I guess, background and the, pictures thing that we did. It's leaving up our thing, and it's you see our Facebook address. So you have a way to get in touch with us directly.
Oh, yeah. Brian Mallard, Facebook, Tim Childry, Facebook. Hit us, either one of us up. Mine's probably much more annoying than Tim's is, but I pride myself on that.
No, actually, you can go to the page, and, if you send a message, it's going to go to either one of us pretty much, instantly.
That's right, yeah. You do it on the show page, yeah.
That page is monitored all the time.
Yeah.
But as Brian said, guys, if you're out there and you're say, hey, I would like to be on, I have something, hit us up.
Yeah.
Give us a shot.
Give us a shot.
We'd love to have you on. We really would. And I promise you it will look a whole lot more professional within the next 2 weeks.
Well, one thing is this is we just got this set up, and actually, Tim, the background behind you looks really cool, and I like the background behind me as well. We're like 3 feet apart, y'all, but that's the way it was in the other place. But we have
3 feet apart in a 24-foot garage.
Right.
I mean,
But we have a lot more room now, and we're gonna have a lot more elbow room, and we're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff than we were before. We're going to eventually have a green screen, and we can.
We've got a green screen. We just got to screw it into the
right,
wall
right.
over here.
We're eventually going to have it set up, and so it'll be a lot easier, and it's going to look a lot better.
Yeah, it will. It will. Just give us some time, guys. We're, this is actually shot at, a residence, and we've just been blessed on both residences to have a studio.
Yeah.
And we moved, and it takes a lot to move.
Yeah, it does.
So, I know my wife is listening, so she told me,
hey, Catherine.
Tim, you're not going to set up the studio until we move the house first. And, I didn't even do that. She did like 99.9% of it by herself.
Wow.
Due to the fact I had to work. And
yeah, that's true.
And once again, guys, if you happen to be on like late at night or whatever, and you see, Tim Childry is on live. I don't go on live. It's the show. And by the way, go to the Facebook page for the show and like it, because what we're eventually going to do is go to that page and stream from that page.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Because, it's like a lot of times Brian, I miss some of his friends, or if he doesn't, he's going to miss some of my friends.
Right.
But we're just kind of like tied down right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get this. Next week we'll have a guest on. It's going to be a lot of fun, and there will be talent and
dancing girls.
That's
Kenny's idea.
It's going to be cool. We trying to think if there's anything else I want to pimp before we get out of here. I really just like to say the word pimp.
I'm not going to go there, guys. I'm not going to go. My wife is watching, but hey, you got a couple of thumbs up for liking the word pimp, so there's some happy people out there that you like the word pimp.
Awesome.
A plethora of people. See, I had to work in my word.
We can work it in every week somehow.
There you go.
Now, if you've got something that you want to do, or that you do, but you don't want to be on the show because you don't like being in front of a camera, drop us a line, and maybe we'll shout it out on the air. So it's beneficial for everybody.
But just watch out what you're saying. We're not going to shout everything out on the air.
Right? Yeah.
We'll just go it. You got to watch WWE to get that. It. Yeah, no.
Not a sports fan, y'all. However, I get what he's saying.
Yeah. It. But all right, that's it, guys. We actually just like I said, wanted to come on. We're going to do a short show today, which it's been 35 minutes. So hasn't been short, but it's actually a whole lot more fun doing the kind of just nonchalant thing.
It's fun doing it the moderately informed routine where they just sit back and discuss stuff.
Yeah.
Let's shout out for Moderately Informed. There's another video podcast.
And we love those guys. They've been on, but sometimes they can. Let's see. Let's put it this way: they have a great command of the English language. Okay.
They're uncensored, folks.
But Wait, I want to do this one more time. And Brandon says, doing great, guys. Going to cut out now for now. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Same here, Brandon. Thank you for joining us. Brandon himself is talented. I'd have to click on his little thing here, but and Brandon actually is from South Carolina.
Cool.
So, with the Facebook and with the website, we are getting people from where a lot of places from the continental U.S., but also from Hawaii, from Germany, from various different places, and it's just absolutely amazing the people that drop in. But Facebook makes us a big community, so everybody and we can all join in and make the show a show for everyone.
Yeah. Brendan Scott McCall, for those of you who don't know, is a cinematographer and director of photography.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good show, y'all.
Yep. And hey, one more time, that's something we can do, guys. If you do live like Brandon does, where you're unable to come down, we do have the ability now to actually do a Facebook call.
That's
and
true. Skype.
We'll take my ugly mug up there and we'll put that Facebook call up there, and Brian can interview via Facebook Live or whatever that. What is that called? Where you make the call on Messenger?
That would be Skype.
No, not Skype.
Messenger.
No, it's Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, it's like you're going to instant message them, and you click the little icon that says video.
Oh, yeah.
And
message.
we can put that up there.
That's true. Video chat.
Yeah,
and
you take the video chat, and you can do a interview from anybody anywhere. As a matter of fact, that's something we may look at in the future. All the folks that we have that are from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty interesting just to bring them on.
Absolutely.
See what's going on in their little corner of the world.
Yeah.
That's me banging on the desk too. So. But anyway, any last words? That sounds terrible.
Pimp.
He had to enter
and
that.
don't forget, wrap snacks, hot potato chips.
I'm out of here, guys. He's been ridiculous. Hey, listen, everyone have a great day. And we hope to see you next week. And I'm trying to get this because I don't have the ending pulled up, Brian. So
so I can drone.
I was playing around with it and forgot to put it back. But give me a few minutes.
Keep an eye out for movies, independent film, and bits of Hollywood and stuff in your area. There's lots of, if any of you ever wanted to be in acting or that sort of thing, there's never been a better time, as that the industry's never been closer to this area. So keep an eye out for that.
Sounds good. I've got it up now. Sounds good. And guys, we hope to see you every Sunday afternoon, 3:30 p.m. Join us, Facebook Live. If you're just getting this, if you happen to be a friend of a friend of a friend, you just happen to be getting it, please friend us so we, pop up on your timeline. You can see the pre-recorded shows on www.theshow-columbus.com. I used to know that by heart. It's been a couple of weeks since we've actually been doing this.
www.theshow-columbus.com.
Don't forget that dash. Okay, guys, listen, we are out of here. You guys have a great weekend. We hope it's as beautiful there as it is here. We're going to go out and enjoy the weather. Take care. See you next Sunday, 3:30.